Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/Entitled Parents. In today's episode, I, 22F, accidentally triggered some moms on Instagram and got into an argument that won't end. My biological dad's wife opened a Credit Karma account in my name. Mom wants me to change my decorations for her kids. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. I, 22F, accidentally triggered some moms on Instagram and got into an argument that won't end. So, there was a post on Instagram about the new Spider-Man movie and how a baby started crying, and I commented that I don't get why people feel entitled enough to bring their baby there who won't remember a thing and just ruin people's experience they paid for, 'cause newsflash, it's loud, it's noisy, of course baby will start to cry. I don't know why, but they kinda picked my comment to complain. Don't judge people's situations, I don't, but want to watch that movie in peace. Some don't have a sitter, okay, and? Then wait until it's available on demand, IG? You gotta expect babies in public places, yeah, but this public place costs people a load of money. They waited 2 years for this movie and not for your baby crying. You're entitled if you get people kicked out for it, I never did? That was the post. Like, it just takes a bit of decency. I get how hard it can be to be a parent and doing free time stuff, but that doesn't give you a free pass for everything. Also, I don't know how it's for you guys, but cinemas over here are expensive AF, and I am one of those people who don't have much money for freedoms, so it's like a little luxury. I don't go smoking on playgrounds either, everything has its place. I'm too tired to argue and it's wasted energy, but kudos it didn't go dirty. I'm a mom. And who TF takes a baby to a theater? It's like trying to teach a pig to sing. It frustrates everyone and annoys the pig. This. Totally, my granddad used to say this. I have 3 kids, and never understood the whole bringing babies to a movie thing, especially a movie that isn't for kids. Daytime showings of kids' movies, I think babies are okay. But definitely not a nighttime showing of a movie marketed to adults. Then again, mine were never the kind to sleep quietly in their car seat through a movie type. This. I would never judge kids in a kids' movie, that's to be expected. Could you mention the time I went to Eternals a few weeks prior and it was like 8 p.m. when the movie started, and towards the mid some kids started crying, and it happened a few times afterwards, not so cool. It's kind of just a general rule for babies to not be in certain places, you know? Like everyone complains when there's a baby on the plane, but they also know that the baby has to be there. Babies don't have to be in movie theaters, lol. I'm a mom and I would never have taken my son to a movie as a baby/toddler, with the exception of kids' movies like Cars and Winnie the Pooh. He loved those movies when they came out. He's a teenager now, he will deny ever watching those, which was packed full of kids under 5, so that's the exception to my no babies/toddlers in a theater. I don't know if it's possible, but my church has a nursery with double pane glass so the parents of small kids can still watch the service but also keep screaming babies/toddlers out of the service. Maybe movie theaters could figure out how to do the same. It would probably just make tickets to a movie $50 each though to cover the cost, so probably a bad idea. We have too many parents that think it's okay to bring a baby to a 15 or 18 rated movie. They get really angry when you tell them no. My biological dad's wife opened a Credit Karma account in my name. Since she got with my dad, she's fine everything to make my life a living hell. I got blamed for everything. I was apparently a bad kid even though all I did was go to school and work and then sit in my room, and now apparently I'm the devil in disguise. She was always jealous of the relationship I had with my dad, who liked to assay me, and I was apparently the reason for every shitty thing that happened in her life. I have her and my dad blocked on everything after learning I'm pregnant. Today, I went to check my credit score because apparently someone posted an eviction notice in my account. The apartment I live in now is the only one I have ever moved into, and it's preventing my fiancé and I from getting an apartment. Turns out she had created an account in my name that I could not access. So I posted a rant on Facebook about how much I hate her and I know she's gonna see it through a fake account and play the victim. Edit, thank you all so much for the feedback. I am going to look into filing a police report tomorrow, and if there are any updates I will let you know. I am also going to look into getting a new SSN if possible, so that even if nothing comes from the police report she can't use my SSN anymore. Just report her to the police. She's committed fraud. Yes, please OP. Go to the police. That's gotta be illegal, please tell me that illegal. Identity theft is a felony. Get in touch with Credit Karma and have them fix this. Check all out credit scores in case she used your credit. You may need to make a police report. She could ruin your life. OP. This is serious. First is that you need to get your credit reports, go to each of the credit agencies and pull your report. You could try through your bank, they can pull your credit and start the investigation, to include which apartment and go there. Get an attorney, you will need one, and then once you have that, go through and file a police report for identity theft and credit fraud. And if they ask if you would like to press charges on the person, the answer has to be yes. Once you know who it is, wait until the person is identified, and then after that, and the criminal trial, sue them. Mom wants me to change my decorations for her kids. Hi everyone, I just want to give some context. I'm a high school student who goes on the school bus every morning. Last year we had a bus driver who we all loved, but she got moved. Our new driver is something. After Halloween, I chose the Monday after Halloween, the day I would put up my Christmas inflatables. They are mine, so I'm responsible for putting them up and taking them down. No big deal. The Thursday after Halloween, my bus driver stops me asking if I can put my decorations up, and says she heard about them from another driver. My father had some yard work he still wanted to do, so I told her not yet, and that I would soon. She seemed mad, and she told her kids, the mean girl won't put up her decorations. I am a trans male, he/him, and she knows this, and then turned to me and said, look how sad my kids are. I ignored her. After I put them up on that Monday, I got on the bus in the morning. My driver said thank you for putting the decor up for my kids. They love it. I looked at her and told her I didn't do it for her kids. She got angry again. I had 2 more inflatables I put up last week, one I had just got recently. She told me when I got on the morning after, can you please take down the gnome? My kids don't like it. Maybe replace it with a penguin. They like penguins. I told her in a respectful tone I was not taking it down, and that I didn't have a penguin. She told me to buy one. I said, unless I'm gifted one, I'm not buying any more inflatables this year. She got so mad at me. She told me I'm so rude and that her kids didn't like my gnome, so I should accommodate them. I'm not bending over backwards for her shitty kids, who laugh at me and scream and cry all through the bus rides when they don't get what they want. Edit, this blew up. Hi everyone. Yes, I am considering investing in another gnome. Thank you for all your advice. Update, this morning is my last day of school before Thanksgiving break, because the American school system sucks, and I was going to turn my inflatables on this morning. Unfortunately, it got windy, so I had to turn them off because I don't want to damage them. I have another inflatable gnome on the way, even though I wasn't supposed to buy any more this year. It's a small gnome, I have a bigger one I want, but unfortunately they're kinda expensive. I'm seeing some people say this is fake, and I wish. I heard from the kids on her old route she was a real bitch to them, and one of her kids actually slapped one of the middle schoolers and she blamed the middle schooler, who wasn't even interacting with her kids. I asked her about her old route before this incident. I genuinely wish this didn't happen, but it did. People had have problems with my decor before, but never to this level? Honestly, I'd complain to your school about her. Tell them she's trying to dictate how you decorate your home, and it is making you uncomfortable. I'm betting she was transferred from another route because of this behavior. Also, is she bringing her own kids on the high school bus with her? Is it a mixed grade bus and she keeps her children near her to talk to them? Is she referring to the other students as her kids? None of these things sound normal, but regardless, report her. Might be smart to subtly record her complaints to you first, because she will try and turn this into you bullying her kids. This, she's harassing a student. That's so unprofessional. Tell her you will gladly put up a penguin when she buys it and gifts it to you. And if she does, make it scary. Add horns or fangs or something. Get more gnomes, all gnomes now. I would. Inflatables are expensive though, if I can find some cheap ones maybe. What in the hell is wrong with this woman that she thinks she can bark orders about your decorations? What makes her so special? Newsflash lady, my life doesn't revolve around what your kids want. If they like penguins, then you decorate your own yard with penguins. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.